Hello everyone, I had quite a surprise this morning. The postman was struggling to get a very stiff, large envelope through the door, managed to do it and went down to see what it was, and it was this. And yes, it's a piece of stiff cardboard in a plastic bag with a slip of paper from Albatross Productions. And these are the people that actually made this book here. Now if you go back a couple of weeks, I reviewed this book, and what a lovely book it is. It's like, as you know, this is the Wingnut Wings Fokker DR1 that was never Wingnut Wings, and then Meng bought the tooling and released the kit, which is great because we've got the plastic in a near complete situation. The tooling wasn't perfected, it was its last stage of sort of sign off, so there's a couple of issues. And then of course you've got the Meng decal sheet, which is okay, but it's not correct. And then you've got the Meng instructions, which are okay, but they're not a patch on what you got with Wingnut Wings. So Ray Rimmel and Richard Alexander got together and released this book, and this book is basically your Wingnut Wings manual to go alongside the Meng kit. So I reviewed this book, and Ray got in touch with me and said he was absolutely gobsmacked at the reaction, and you guys are telling me the book's actually sold out. So well done to you guys for buying it. It's when I review something, when you guys go out and buy it, that's when the companies come back to me and say thank you very much. How many £1,000,000 can we give you? No, they say we'll put you on our reviewers list and we'll send you products and you can review them for us, which is basically what's happened with quite a few companies of the products I've reviewed. And thanks to you guys buying them, they've come back to me and they keep supplying me stuff, and you keep buying it, so thank you very much. So yeah, go back and have a look at this if you haven't seen this review. It was lovely. So Ray sent me this. This is the company here. You can get in touch with them. They're called Albatross Productions Limited, but they're Windsock data file specials. Okay, so you can see them there. There's their phone number. You can fax them, you can email them, and you can look at their website as well, windsockspecials.co.uk. And with compliments of the editor, that's Ray. And there's a note basically on the back there that says he's not looking for a sort of mention or a shout out or a review or anything, but he sent me this book because he saw that I had this kit, and he sent me this book. This is building the Wingnut Wings CL. Is it CL2 or CL11? I'm guessing it's CL2. And basically Windsock Worldwide Modelling Special. There's a series of these books. As you can see, this one is number 9. So Ray has said, you know, I'm not looking for a book review. No, you're not going to get a book review, Ray, because I'm not doing a book review. I'm going to do 7 because I already have these. Now, this is my favourite World War I aircraft, without doubt. It's absolutely beautiful and it's absolutely huge. And it's the Gotha G4 bomber. And this one, as you can see, is by Ray and Harry Woodman. So this is, and these books, I mean, these are the days. Remember the days when Wingnut Wings used to advertise stuff? This is 2012, and there you go. There's the Gotha G4, $139, and there's the Rumpler C4, $89. Yeah, and that came with all those tools as well. So yeah, and basically these books are a great guide alongside the Wingnut Wings kit, and they actually take you through a step-by-step build, as you can see. They start with a review of the kit. Okay, there's the beauty, there she is. And they look at all the sprues and everything, and then they look at painting all the wood and how to get the wood effects, and then some close-up detail inside. And then we've got more and more bits and pieces coming together, showing us how to cover all the ejector pin marks on the inside of the fuselage. Again, getting the wood on the inside, painting the detail parts, adding the decals, and then getting all the fuselage together. And then here we've got photographs, the gallery from Volkerkuss. And this is all, looks like crashed aircraft, unfortunately. Here we are building up the engines and some more cockpit detail. And then we've got some colour call-outs, more genuine World War I photographs. Here we've got an engine being on a stand being worked on. More details there, building all the aircraft up, building up the engine frames and everything. Starting to add some decals. These actually come from the kit, I know that for a fact. And then we're into more bits and pieces, painting the wheels, doing up the mesh on the engine guards. And as you can see, it just goes on and on and on. Rigging, covering the rigging, and then you've got some more photographs, and here's some photographs of the finished model, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They're wonderful books. As you can see, we're full of genuine images. So I've got that one, that's the Gotha G4. I've got one on the Fokker D7, which is a beautiful book. This one's quite thick and heavy. Again, we've got the adverts on the back from Wingnut Wings. Those were the days. I've got some of those. But yeah, again, all about using aviatic decals and how to build the model basically. And then we've got the AEG G4, which I've also got. This is a wonderful looking airplane. It's a little round nose and everything. You can see there it's a dumpy little thing. It's got a little dumpy round nose. But again, this is taking you through the model. There's a picture of a space frame there. There's a plastic model there built by Peter himself. So just basically glued together. But again, it's going through bit by bit how to actually build the model. So again, another, and this one, I've seen this actually on eBay at the moment, if you want to go and get one, second hand. So this is the one that Ray has sent me. This is the Halberstadt CL2, I'm guessing that is. And we can see here there's two of them in formation having a fly around, and this gunner here is giving us a wave. So going into the book, there we got, for Nigel, best wishes, Ray. Thank you very much, Ray. So this is going into an introduction about the actual aircraft itself, and you've got pictures there of the finished model. You've got some genuine wartime pictures there. And then here we're going to go into the kits available, which is something they generally do. And this is an old Aurora kit. Not sure what year this is. It probably says here. No, I can't see where it says there. And then here we're looking at the Wingnut Wings Halberstadt C12 early. So this has got all the sprues and everything, and there's a good review of the kit, all the decals that you get. And then here's the Halberstadt C12 late. Okay, so this is probably this boxing, and this is probably the early boxing. Oh, hang on, yeah, this is probably the later boxing. You'll have to get the book and have a look yourselves. And then this is the one I've got, the dualist, where you get the Halberstadt and you get the RE8 Harry Tate. And years ago, even while Wingnut Wings was still going, the RE8 Harry Tate was fetching silly money, and these days it's even more. So when I saw this come up as a sort of, it was when they first announced they were going, I think there was a ship full of Wingnut Wings aircraft on the sea, so I pre-ordered this straight away, and as soon as it came in I got it, and that was it. There were no more after that, as far as I remember. So here we've got some genuine drawings from the actual Halberstadt, and then here we go building it. So there's some pictures of the finished model there. And what they do in these books, they don't just talk about, you know, the kit parts rubbish, go and buy this aftermarket resin, the kit decals are rubbish, go and buy these aftermarket decals. What they say is you can use the kit parts and this is how to use them, but this is what to modify if you want it more accurate. And by the way, such and such makes this resin part. And that's what I like. It's like here, they're talking about making this strip with the rivets in, with tinfoil or whatever. And they're going right back to basics. So you can see the original, the first parts of the kit being assembled. And here they're talking about drilling parts out for certain options and everything. I think I missed a page. Yes, I did. And then here we've got the wood effect going in there. They're probably not covering wood effect too much in here because, as I say, this is number 9 and they've covered wood effect to death in the others. So here we are making a replacement seat. We've cut the back off the seat to thin it out. So rather than just say, you know, go and get this resin seat, this is how to make the kit seat look better. Some more drilling there. Building up, dry fitting all the interior up together here. You can see we've got tape down the sides for some reason. I'm not sure why. You'd have to get the book and have a read. And then here we are building up all the interior, priming it, getting some wood effect on that seat. And then we've got that very light green interior colour And we've got the, I think that's brass, isn't that, for the fuel tank. You've got this here, I don't know what that is. That's going to be some sort of mechanism, the control column, whatever, control stick. And then here we are as the interior coming together, adding some detail onto the instrument panels and everything, and then building up the actual the rest of the cockpit itself. And here's a picture of a one being restored. No doubt that's one of Peter Jackson's, no doubt at all. And then here we are, we've got the side panels for the cockpit being detail painted, adding in some wood here. Again, you've got more detail down there. And every picture, you can see this one here, number 211, and there will be over here 211. It tells you all about what's gone on. For instance, they've used HGW wood effect decals on there. If you can still get them, HGW actually do like big ed sets for these, and you'll get like all the wood decals, you'll get seat belts, photo etch parts, masks, whatever you'll get in there, and it's always nice to see. So here we are building up the engine. I think this is aftermarket stuff now for the engines going on, and they've got on a wooden frame sat there. I don't know if that's just for display or if they're actually going to just use that just to make it look good in the model, for building the model. You can see we've got a distributor cap there, so no doubt they're going to plug all that up. There we go, there's the plug wires going in. And then here's the model on its display stand. Back to here, we're back to the interior now, adding some more detail, building up the machine gun, and they are using master barrels machine guns there. You can also get the gas patch ones, they are stunning. And then here, I find it difficult to see because it's glossy paper, and so you can see it, I have to have the light in a certain way so it doesn't glare, but now I can't see it, so it's always a nightmare. I'm sort of having to pull my head back and have a look. So here's a picture of the rear, the real fuselage there. So that's really nice. And then we're getting the fuselage halves together. Piece of plastic strip in there, I don't know if that's to repair something or that shouldn't be there or whatever. And then adding the capping on, adding the machine gun, building up the tail planes, getting the fuselage together again, adding more detail, starting to get primer down on everything now. And then we're looking at adding in the spar decals and everything, or strips of tape or whatever it is, and then painting it. You can see down here. And then we've got there's some genuine canvas there rolled out with the pattern on. And then these, I believe, are the Aviatic, the Aviatic decals, which apparently are amazing. I've never tried them. I must get myself some and try them out. I have actually got an Aviatic kit in the stash. And then going over the page, more decals here, more decals for the underside. Remember, you could see the spar through the dope linen, so that's what they're trying to incorporate there. There's lots of different ways of going about it. There's loads of videos on YouTube about it, I think. And then here we've got the fuselage coming together with the wood rim around there, and then we're adding the decals for the actual painted on effect on the actual fuselage itself, adding some streaks underneath, working from a genuine photograph. More decals going on here. We've got the actual prop going on there. It looks like a genuine wooden prop, either that or it's a decal on the prop. And then you can see working with genuine photos to get all the markings and everything correct. Plonking the engine in there, looking beautiful. And then sort of final assembly here, bringing the wings together, and they're even showing you see what glue they use and everything. And here we've got another photo of a genuine one. You can see that lovely light green coloured primer which they used, and it's all featuring all the way through the build. And we've got the cabane struts going on there. Engine exhaust. Piece of paper, it's nothing personal, is it? Nope, this is our ongoing Wing Nut Wings series. So is your collection complete? No, and it never will be, because that one's sold out and I haven't got it. I've got that one, and that one. Yeah, I think I might get that one, but I'm not sure which kits I've got actually from memory. I've got that kit, I've got that kit, I've got that kit, I've got that kit. I haven't got that. I've got that. I haven't got that. I don't think. No, I don't think I have. So anyway, that's an advert. This is some colour call-outs. Beautifully done. Ronnie Barr rings a bell. Ronnie Barr, I think he did work for Wing Nut Wings. think. So absolutely gorgeous, beautiful images. We'll slip that back in there. So there we are, we can see the exhaust and everything there on a real aircraft. And here we are now with panels, with grills in and stuff. Again, we've got all these beautifully cut decals from Aviatik. And then adding the upper wing. Here it's showing us sanding the wheels or something. Obviously the wheels don't fit that well within the tyres. And then punching out the decals, making a slit, punching out the centre to get a nice clean circle in the centre, and then adding those decals onto the wheels. This is a decaling nightmare, but it must be good. 12.1, is that a decal or is that... Yeah, these are actually wood. Yeah, they're actually wood. I wondered if it was wood decals or actual wood. But yeah, they are Doug Craner's bespoke hand-carved Niendorfs. There we go. Building up the machine gun, it's got the master barrel on it, as you can see. Got the ammo can going on there. And then we've got the gun ring, main struts, all going on. Some more genuine photographs. And here we are into rigging up the wings and everything. Adding the tail planes, adding the tail and the rudder. And then we're on a proper photo archive of the Halberstadt. So as you can see, there are versions without that pattern if you don't want to go to the trouble of adding all those decals, decals, or painting it, whatever. You can see there's some more lovely images, some artistry, very, very nice indeed. Some more artistry, finished model there, absolutely gorgeous. These things do look amazing. World War I models, to me, always look better in real life than they do in photographs. Whereas sometimes you'll see like a photograph of an A4 Skyhawk and you'll think, wow, that looks amazing. And when you see it in the flash, it's just a grey jet, you know. But I remember seeing Tigger's Harry 8, what's it called, RE8, and I saw that, I think it was Western Supermare Model Show years and years ago, just after the kit came out. He built it for a magazine, I think, and when I saw it in the flesh, it was like, oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous. When you see them in the flesh, they're so much better than in pictures. And there's some more pictures of that finished model. My god, does it look stunning. And then part 4, a Hauer postscript. So there's a Hanover C15 in Centenary Data File 169. This is Norway's unique license-built FF7. And we can see some pictures there of the interior frames, all painted in like this cockpit green colour, which is not what the original one was by the look of things. You can see there's some more images. So this is the thing with later restored aircraft, whatever, be very careful with colours. They're not always strictly accurate on rebuilt, restored, whatever aircraft. So here we go, part 5 now. This is covering all the aftermarket accessories that are available. We've got Aber, Edward, Gas Patch, HGW, Master, Taurus, and then we've got Aviatik here. Look at that. That's all the different decals you can get from Aviatik. And then we've got Wingnut Wings. Do their own decals as well, so the 5-colour upper lozenge, 4-colour lower lozenge and all that, so you can get all them. But yeah, worth looking at the Aviatik website. It's all still available. It's very, very nice stuff indeed. Appendices and references, so there's our reference books and everything. And then going forward, we've got some advertising in the back, obviously helps pay for the book, sorry. And then coming in 2020, our 10th special, building the Wingnut Wings Fokker triplanes. And there it is. So there we are. Unfortunately, they never appeared. So there's a special dedication to David Hannant, who sadly passed in 2018. I think his son Nigel is now looking after the business. You can see here Hannant's is advertising the kit. You can get it from them. We've got some pilot figures here by Doug Craner. And then we got Elan 13 miniatures with World War I pilots, and build logs, hints, tips and rigging turnbuckle detailing, www.worldwaraircraftmodels.com. So there you go. Go and look that up if it's still there. And then here we've got a jargon buster, which I think is really, really good, because a lot of people ask me, you know, what is such and such, what is this, what is that? And then we've got some contacts and sources, and then some more books available in the ongoing Wingnut Wings series. So very nice indeed. And on the back, Wingnut Wings 10th anniversary 2019. Thanks you for your support. So there we go. So not only do they do these modelling guidebooks, which help you out with your modelling, they also do these. And these are the data files. And this is number 82 and this is 131. And these are basically references. They're going to do the Gotha G1. I've got that kit. I'll have to look at that book. So here's the Felixstowe F2A, which I've also got in the Wingnut Wings series. I've got quite a little Wingnut Wings stash. And this very interesting, very nice photographs, all black and white, obviously because of the period they're from. But as you can see, there's some great reference photos there for different schemes. We've got some drawings here, actual drawings of the aircraft. I didn't realise they were so, but then I didn't realise that with the Catalina. The Catalina is also very, funny enough, boat-shaped. Funny that as being a flying boat, isn't it? But some lovely drawings there, very well worth having, telling you what the materials are and everything. Very, very nice indeed. So this will cover you for, you know, whatever kit, even if it's not Wingnut Wings, if it's a 72nd scale. And there you go. It says they're not to be reproduced by any means, so I might get a nasty letter from Ray saying, what are you doing, show my book online. So there we are. Felixstowe's in detail. We can see some interior detail there. You know, it's pictures you're not going to find anywhere else really. It's just bloody awesome. Fabric, camouflage and markings by Ray Rimmel, the man himself. So here's some different markings for different eras. I actually, I've got the Duelist one, and I wanted to build the earlier Felixstowe. So I got in touch with Wingnut Wings, and they said they can send me the decal sheet, but because they'd have to make it flatten and card and everything, it would cost X amount to send. So I got back to them and I said, well, what if I just buy another kit that's the same size as the decal sheet? You can put the decal sheet in the box, and then I get free postage because it'll be over a certain amount or whatever it was, I can't remember. So I bought, I can't remember what I bought now. I bought a kit. It was like a twin tail thing. Jess was the, I can't remember what else now. You can get an early and a late one. I bought the late one and I bought the early one after. And they put the decals in the box for me, sent me the kit, and so I got them for free in effect. So there we are. Some more pictures there. Lovely, very, very nice indeed. And then we've got some weights and performance of the kit. So that's it. I've got that one, the Gotha G1, or the Gotha G1 should I say. Is it Gotha or Gotha? A lot of people say Gotha, and I know it's not Got, it's Go. And then here, Junkers Monoplanes at War. And this is one of my favourite World War aircraft, the Junkers J1. I've got that one. That was Wingnut Wings' first release. And beautiful it is. And then they go on through, and then you've got this beautiful corrugated, sheeting for rigidity. It worked really, really well. And there's the Junkers D1. I've got that one as well. I've done a review of that if you want to look back. So yeah, very nice indeed. Lovely, lovely books. You see the corrugated sheeting on the inside. It's like a bloody shed roof. Very, very nice indeed. And there's some photographs of a real aircraft, obviously restored, so be careful with your colours and stuff. But very, very nice book. Drawings, everything, all the information you could ever need. I'm sure they've put all the information they could find in here. So there we are. So a massive thank you to Ray for that book. I did a review of this and he sent me that. So thank you very much, Ray. Very, very kind of you. And as I say, these are also available. They're build guides and they're really, really good. I mean, they are really, really good. You know, you want to build one of these. Look at that, genuine photographs of the undercarriage with the springs full of suspension. What better guide could you get, eh? Lovely bit of bedtime reading for you. Here we go. So go get yourself one or some or whatever, and when you order it, say Nigel sent you. Be interesting to see how many sell through the back of this review. You guys do me proud, you really do. Thank you very much. I'll see you all soon with another review of something or other, or a build or something. I've got lots of videos in the back, you know, backed up, ready to be go out. So keep watching this space. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.